morning, and thank you. The mayor praised Joe Biden, and of course, he's at the top of the list in terms of getting this done. But the mayor was a tremendously big support. Not only did he have input into what the legislation should do, but he also rallied mayors around the country. And I think there were, I don't know, close to 50 mayors in the audience, Democrats and Republicans yesterday. And that wouldn't have happened without the mayor's steadfast dedication to getting this done. He's been focused like a laser on bringing money back to New York. And he and I have worked on now 5 bills, 5 major bills that have brought over $100 billion to New York in a variety of different ways. So we want New Yorkers to know how important this legislation is. We've already seen one result. Because of this legislation, because of the dollars we're sending New York, the governor said that neither the MTA nor our commuter rails will suffer service cutbacks or fare increases in the foreseeable future. That's a huge thing for us, but it goes way beyond that because we don't want to just maintain. We want to make it better. This money will, this bill will have dollars to change the signal system in our subways, making trains run on time and more reliable, fewer breakdowns in tunnels which drive people crazy. It'll have money for major new projects that we need. It'll have money for Gateway. I'm very confident now Gateway will move forward and get completed because of the dollars in this bill. It will help us to help cover the Cross Bronx Expressway, something near and dear to my heart, the mayor's heart, Richie Torres, great congressman, and so many others in the South Bronx community. It gives us a real opportunity for the Second Avenue subway to reach up into East Harlem, which has been transportation deprived. So many things in our city will benefit. It's going to help our airports. It's going to help our East River tunnels. It's going to help redo Penn Station. It's a huge amount of money. The city and state will have some flexibility as to how to use it, but it makes a really good start. And one other thing people shouldn't forget, I had a plan for electric buses for the MTA. That's included. It's called a Green New Wheel, and that's there too. And one other thing, Mayor, as you have pushed for, we have so many families who don't have broadband. You know, we've talked a lot about rural broadband, and that's essential in large parts of New York. But we have over 1 million people in New York, and many of them have the fiber right by their homes, but they can't afford the monthly payment. Just as Franklin Roosevelt said electricity was a necessity in the 20th century and connected all Americans, broadband is a necessity in the 21st Americans. And many people in New York City, in the inner city, who haven't had broadband, at great harm to their kids' education, to their health with the increase of telemedicine, and so much else will change. So I want to thank you, Mayor, for giving me a few moments here. Thank you for all your help on this bill. I thank our New York delegation, Senator Gillibrand, and the House members who've been great partners. We've kept our eye on the apple with this legislation, and now the good results in terms of better transportation. And one more thing I would say, it represents a 4-letter word, folks, and I'm from Brooklyn, so don't get worried, J-O-B-S. Jobs, more good paying jobs, more union jobs. This is a great bill. Mayor, thank you so much for your good work.
Thank you so much, Senator. Senator, we had the censor was ready to bleep you if you said something to Brooklyn. But listen, amazing what you have achieved here. Jobs, jobs, jobs. But Senator, I want to say one more thing on a personal level. I remember sitting in a diner with you, I think it was 1997. And you were thinking about what your next step was going to be. You were then a Congress member. And you were thinking about different options. You made the decision to run for United States Senate. And you remember in the beginning, a lot of people thought you weren't going to make it. There were some very prominent people in the race. But I'll tell you something. That day you made that decision, when you decided to move forward and you went to the United States Senate, there's no way in the world you could have conceived of the role you would play in history later on, fighting back from a global pandemic, bringing together a fractured country and achieving this legislation that we couldn't have dreamed of in our wildest dreams. So I just want to say personally, thank God you ran for the United States Senate. Thank God you won, and thank God you're the majority leader, because this is what it's all about. This is a triumphant moment, and I hope you're feeling it in your core. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so much, and thanks for the opportunity to address our fellow New Yorkers who we love so much.
Amen.
Thanks, everybody.
Take care. Everybody, we have seen with this legislation something transcendent. It's going to change the city for the better for years to come.